Look, the biggest lie killing social impact ventures today is this: accountability will just happen. It won't. Not without brutal clarity, not without relentless pressure from every single person involved. Founders, stop pretending that passion alone will carry you through. That unwavering belief doesn't excuse sloppy follow-through or shady shortcuts. Investors, stop throwing money at people just because the pitch sounds nice or the slide deck looks clean. Without real, raw accountability baked into the bones of your deal, that money's just fuel for another failed promise. Professionals and leaders, if you're stuck wondering why your impact doesn't stick, why it evaporates as soon as the headlines fade, wake up. This is your problem too. Accountability in social impact isn't some soft, hopeful ideal. It's a sharp edge that cuts through bullshit and forces results out of chaos. If your venture isn't screaming with transparency, numbers, progress, failures, you're kidding yourself. Here's the first brutal truth. You need systems that show everything, especially what you don't want to see. Stop hiding behind "we're a small startup" or "the mission is complex." Complexity is the lie people use to avoid owning real outcomes. Build dashboards that force real-time, literal status checks. If you can't measure it, you can't own it, and you can't fix what you won't face head-on. Next, accountability thrives on power shifted, not power kept. If you're the founder hoarding every decision or investor micromanaging every step, you're breeding mistrust and slow death. You have to design your structure so that responsibility lives with people who actually do the work, and they know exactly what success looks like. Targets? Make them non-negotiable. Milestones? Tie them explicitly to funding rounds, to bonuses, to sanctions. No vague goals that sound inspired. Make your agreements ironclad, but leave space for bottom-up feedback. The game changes when accountability is a live thing, a continuous conversation, not a checkbox once a quarter. Here's something every one of you misses. Accountability is not just about punishment. It's about respect and fairness. People drop the ball when they feel set up to fail or when the rules aren't clear or consistent. So if you want real accountability, get ruthless about defining roles and expectations from day one. Communicate what happens if things go sideways, yes, but also reward the brutal honesty about mistakes, the kind that saves the mission from collapsing. Leaders who create cultures where admitting failure is safer than hiding it have a secret weapon no one talks about: trust. Without trust, accountability becomes a weapon. With trust, it becomes a tool. And don't forget the external game. Social ventures don't operate in a bubble. Find powerful partners in government, local communities, even your critics, and pull them into transparent reporting. Silence kills accountability faster than anything. If outsiders see your progress clearly, you're forced to run straighter. This isn't about PR, it's about discipline. Invite scrutiny, demand feedback. Let the pressure be the engine pushing your venture forward. The world doesn't owe you patience. If you want real impact, you build systems that can take real heat. Finally, stop chasing perfection. Accountability is messy, human, brutal work. You won't get it right the first time, maybe not even the fifth. What you can do is commit absolutely to learning fast, realigning sharper, and doing the hard graft no one else wants to touch. Set brutal checkpoints, then hold the mirror up and ask, are we actually changing lives or just telling a nicer story? If you can't face that with raw honesty, you're not made for this. So act. Stop blaming culture or systems. Build your systems like your life depends on it, because for the people you serve, it does. Insist on clarity in every step. Turn accountability into an unstoppable habit, not a checkbox. Demand honesty like air. And never, ever settle for anything less than the brutal truth behind your impact. That's what drives accountability. That's how social ventures stop failing and start changing the world for real. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and open the featured link to learn more.